احنا هلا انحرفنا كثير، بطل واحد يعرف شو هو المشروع الوطني الفلسطيني، شو هي الدولة الفلسطينية، زي ما قالوا بعض الإخوان، أبو ديسة هي العاصمة ولا هي رام الله ولا وين يعني هذه الأشياء بنقدرش نتركها أن تكون كلها غامضة، لأنه بآخر المطاف سواء أنا ولا ليندا ولا الأخ يسار لما بده يروح يعني أهم شيء بالنسبة لنا هناك الجالية تبعتنا our own constituency. يعني إذا ما أجوش معنا شو بده يعمل لكم جمال الدجاني، شو بده يعمل لكم فؤاد عطية، شو بده يعمل لكم أي واحد منا اللي أجوا من هناك. فهذه يعني بقترح وبحطها بورقة بقدم لكم إياها إنه لازم هذا السؤال يتجاوب قبل ما نرجع على بلادنا. شكرا.
شكرا أخي جمال.
First reminder to our ladies, please. I want you to nominate a lot of ladies for the executive committee, as well as I like to remind the Friend of Palestine to nominate some people for this committee. It's very important.
صحيح.
Number two, this is an international committee, as I said many times, so I hope you don't misunderstand what I will say now. Maybe Ramzi Khoury knows, I maybe start the mission of Palestine Network 5 years ago by coming with Dr. Khaled Mursi and do the medical aspect of Palestine Network by bringing the skills of us. I'm like a pediatric surgeon and Dr. Mursi is an anesthesiologist. We bring our skills, expertise. Like I'm one of 7 pediatric surgeons in New Jersey, one of 400 in the whole country. And yet I come, treat the Palestinian kids for free. I do it every year for the last maybe 3 years. I'm coming in March with Jewish plastic surgeon to treat pediatric Palestinian poor children. I'm coming in June with Dr. Mursi to treat to Ramallah. The first we're coming to Maqasid Hospital, and then I'm coming to Ramallah with Dr. Mursi in June. We're doing the mission, and I think this is the goal of Dr. Khoury, is to bring all the skills from all over the world and help on the ground. So you should know where I'm coming from. At the same time, for me as a leader of this issue in America, I'd like to add a few things to the mission. Number one, we have to add the statement of two-state solution for me to sell Palestine Network to the people in America. It's very important. So we have to think outside the box. We have to think outside the issue, what related to the people in Palestine. I really admire the people who live in Palestine, like our secretary. He's suffering both ways, but he's staying here to support Palestine. We support you very well. So if anybody of us I speak on the behalf of the people outside Palestine. They don't mean to insult the people in Palestine whatsoever. Never, never. I know they don't. Number two, for me to sell the issue of Palestine Network to the people outside Palestine, we have to decrease or maybe eliminate PLO from our chapter or from our rules and regulation. Because in America, if they want to attack us, they will go and attack the PLO, and then they attack our organization. Since we are a non-governmental organization, an international organization, we have to capitalize on selling our issue to the people outside Palestine, two-state solution, and try to find a way to take the word PLO or somewhere adjust it. Thank you.
I want to start by saying that so far as I know, I'm not related to my famous namesake George, but I'm very happy to share his surname. And I want to tell you something else that's personal because it will help me to make a point. I first came here 14 years ago as a tourist with a naive pro-Israel viewpoint based on what I'd read in the media. And the minute I started to talk to Palestinian people, about what was really happening here, my views began to change. And since that time, I feel honoured to be able to call myself a friend of Palestine. So I pay my respects to you all. Since that first visit, I've been back here, as some of my friends know, a number of times, I think 5 times, on voluntary teaching assignments here in Bethlehem. And I hope to be able to do that some more. But the reason I tell you that is to say that my story can be the story of other people as well. And the network that we are here to found and put on us a solid foundation can be the vehicle for that. And I respect all of those who are seeking to establish the greatest possible clarity around the basis on which this will happen. But I would urge you, all of us also, to keep our attention focused very much on the goal. What is the goal? It is an effective vehicle that will actually have an impact. When I look at the list of goals that are in the concept document, we have some action words there. We have the word effective repeated there. We are talking about networking, engaging and activating people. I like to watch football on television. Some of you may also like to watch football on TV, but if the players spent their time on the field looking down at their feet, they would never score a goal. I urge us all not only to look at where the ball may be at our feet, but at the goal at the other end. We want to score, we want to make a mark, we want to achieve. For that we need an effective vehicle. And let me tell you, the other day when they were talking about who was possibly the oldest one here, I think I was in the running for that position. And
you did not make it, did you?
No, I didn't. But one thing I've learned, no organization is ever perfect. It's always a work in progress. So let's please, I'm just seeking to remind all of you as my respected friends and colleagues, let's remember that, let's deal with the detail, but keep our eyes on the goalposts at the other end. Shukran.
My name is Didi Baba from Houston, and I have a couple of points. I want to elaborate actually on Mr. Jamal Dajani's points. First point, nowhere in this concept paper is the word secular written. Not in the introduction, not in the declaration, and not in the vision of the Palestinian state. I think it's important that we include the word secular, that we are not affiliated with any religious organization, that religion is not a part of our state, even to the extent of not including religious prayer at the beginning of meetings. That's important.
Is that including Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? Okay.
Also, I don't think we need to take PLO out of this paper because that is the legitimate representative body of the Palestinian people. However, we do need to be careful to include alternate viewpoints. What that means to me is that we do not affiliate with any political party. So we all believe in the democratic principles of the Palestinian state. However, the mechanism by which we get there is really irrelevant to this conference. Whether you believe in one state, two states, you know, we don't want to be, and there was a lot of criticism of this conference that it was a Fatah-based conference or it was run by the Sultan. And if that's going to be the case, that would make me, for example, not want to be involved. In the goals, it says something about Palestinian brain regain. And I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry? Well, it's italicized, so I wasn't sure if it was actually a program or if it's a term of art or, you know, what exactly the purpose of it is. So some clarification there would be good. And that's it. There